Monday. I know it's rare for me to film on Mondays, but since Thursday and Friday is Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving, those are two things to do. Pause the music, get the background going, and let us continue where we left off, shall we? Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We are going to continue with Genshin Impact, seeing how far we can go this evening. Alright, I was getting materials for Flint, so I can get him at least, try to get him tonight, because he's pretty close. Oh, cutscene.
Hey, Yansan! We're back! We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
Did they deploy some kind of secret weapon?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Oh, feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Did we finally launch an attack?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
I think I know what happened.
I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile.
You don't need to sweat it, Ian-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
Yeah, who else could it be?
Dainsleif!
Let's see if Dainsleif is voicing this part, because I know he is in the Nightcry story, but I don't know if he is in this story. But we will see. La da 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 da. Pick wrong. We made it. Ah, no, he is not. Were you waiting for me?
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite all right. Uezo Iansen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Ian-san! Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend.
Isan, sorry if I pronounced her name incorrectly. Yes, I will remember the name, but I will not invest more emotions than is necessary when dealing with citizens of the Seven. It's a matter of my principle for me. Oh, God. Fine, since you helped break the stalemate, I'll let you off the hook.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In war with the Natalians, the odds are strike firmly against them, and they surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
I've been on the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I have none of the wiser. I can only assume they have gone a great length to keep their real operation a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Natlan. So whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack an actionable intelligence for now, we might as well continue focus on the fighting. Leaving them to their secret plots, if they are willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more painful than they could ever anticipate it. If we must use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Power forces. They'll never be able to amount to such a large campaign ever again. That outcome will be worth our time. And this is sooner we can do that, the better. That's right, the ideal scenario would be destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Sounds like Dane one-man attack on the enemy front. What about you? Any news to share from your end?
Well, actually, we found her brother's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. He must have lost it.
So he's here in person. Unsurprising, given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably her brother.
Hold on. That girl called him the Savior?
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane?
Last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm, and not just that. It referred to your brother then too. But would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken? It makes no sense. Even before the Cataclysm?
Wait, wasn't her brother called the Prince, though? Where did this Savior thing come from?
Well, he was first granted the title of Prince. The Venser King and the entire court of Khaenri'ah set about loudly proclaiming that the might that he would bring to the nation. They made it sound as if with him there, all the pain and suffering would wash away, and the future of Khaenri'ah would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was a celebratory title given to the prince by those who believe in this historic. Of course, you know how the story ends in hindsight. The cruel irony is glaring. All the title really stood for was the Veteran King's lust for power.
Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in him.
Is that why Ether is so determined to receive the homeland? Because he thinks he failed as Carnia's savior? But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be another reasons. As the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she's descended from pure blood Carnians afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain her people retaining their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Ah! Paimon gets it now! So, a bit like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
If she can't provide us with any valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
I will consider it, but we must discuss our next steps first things tomorrow mornings. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. I was really hoping that Yuri's voice would be back. But beggars can't be choosers. Luckily I have water, just enough that I can podcast the Traveler and Dainslift. Alright. Let's go find Dainslift. Could have sworn I heard an Oculus. No, we can't give him that much time.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine. Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all! And with any luck, maybe we'll find your brother there, too!
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I beg for differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsliff. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well. Then I will go there alone. Thank you for the intel, Inan-san.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsliff.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsliff, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Allow me to join you, Dainsliff.
Oh, For a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
So we gotta go to Cinder City, right? Okay. I gotta do all the side quests. That way I can at least work on reputation with Natlan.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fearlessly defend their position. This may be the first chance we have ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at the moment notice. But if you run into any Abyss power mechanism, feel free to lead them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your brother again, even better. Let's go!
Alright, time to fight. This is gonna probably be the only closest time we'll ever be able to have, actually, you know what? Let's put in Jean. There we go. Alright. Let's go.
Watch out! Ha! By royal decree! Wind, hear me! Let my name echo in song! Shadow Raven, let night fall! Watch out! Watch out!
No rest for the wicked.
Hey there! I swear by my sword! Yours blood! Strike a pose! Odds reveal thyself! Midnight Phantasmagoria! I summon thee! Hey there!
From the
Hey there! Let the world collide! By royal decree! Barbados, guide us! Watch out! Now coming at ya! Yoo-hoo! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Watch out! Watch out! Let my name echo in song! Odds reveal thyself!
No rest for the...
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with Eon-san. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
Be with you.
May I
Hear the truth. As you wish, mein Fräulein. By holy proclamation.
I swear by my sword!
love. This realm is no home for a princess. Oh, brilliant! Go and fly!
Wind, hear me.
Coming at ya! Hey there! Attack! That's the way. Ha! Watch out! That's fun! Ha! Coming at ya! Attack! That's the way. Watch out! Ha! Hiya! That's fun!
Days. The relentless specter that haunts us. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it,
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Hey there! Watch out! Cha! Proper send-up! From the speed of it... Watch out! Cha!
Well, that was hard. Let me get some drink. Okay, let's go. Nope, cutscene.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So where's the Traveler's brother then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I like to see what makes you believe you have already won, or that you can turn the tides of this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our prince has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. His Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
Does that mean...
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction. And then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Khaenri'ah.
What? He used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Nightwind was all a smokescreen to give him some cover? Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Sorry, guys. trying to get a hold of maintenance to get our washing machine fixed because it somehow stopped working. So I'm texting Mr. Hatter like, hey, can you call maintenance back for me? I'm in the middle of streaming right now.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Khaenri'ah restored to life.
Give me one moment, guys. Sorry about that. What a load of drivel. Your falsehood of riddles with false, my ears tire of your tenemdum. Isn't there more to reviving your homeland?
Right. You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moeka and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Khaenri'ah has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Anything amiss? Are there signs that I could have missed?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
I also vaguely remember seeing Ether in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There was other signs as well. Ah, God, I'm terrible at these.
According to a guard stationed near the Masters of the Nightwind, many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict, even settling down to meditate.
I will only let it slide, Miss Katie, because his endless zone 0.
The Abyss Order retreated when we attacked their stronghold with Yansan and Citlali. This isn't their usual style. No. Wait. Could they have been doing that to help the Loom of Fate weave new ley lines? But still, that's just a theory. And it also doesn't tell me anything about whether they succeeded. I couldn't see the monsters that Deirdre could see, and she couldn't see the ones I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact.
Assuming he is right, another possibility arises. Maybe I'm I'm in a different time and space from Deirdre. She is Khaenri'ahn, like Dane, and suspects that means the revived Khaenri'ah that he speaks of might actually exist, and despite hailing from a separate time and space, Deirdre found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going on in your head right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion of Khaenri'ah has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. Seeing is believing! I forget how it feels to be starting from the beginning of a game from more than enough to build a character on Khaenri'ah, but I can always help you with Zenless. If you ever need help. I'm not that great at it, but I'm pretty good at Zenless. You okay? Okay, little one? Sorry, little one just sneezed. Bro, Dane, since I guess they haven't added his voice lines to this one yet. I mean, that's entirely up to Yuri. I don't know. The only thing that could demand our attention in this instant is the silence of this man for good. Alright.
I'm about to end your
Hey there!
Embrace of the
May I present?
be baptized!
Watch out! Watch out! Attack! That's the way.
You battled in vain!
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
This mission has been
Hear me.
Time to shine.
will not bring shame to the name of the Abyss!
Watch out! A proper send-off from the Speedaway Club. Hey there! I swear by my sword.
You battled in vain!
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all.
My characters are fine. I'm just have an insane amount of fire and physical characters. I've only have one ice and one ether. The only reason I play to go to Hugo is... Don't forget to... okay, so with Zenless, it's kind of like... You need at least... You don't have to use a shield character if you don't feel comfortable with like Ben and Seth. But at least have a stun or support character in your team. That definitely helps with your attack character. 100%. Let's say the ether character you have is probably Nicole. Because Vivian's banner's not out anymore unless you got her. And Yuzu-san is not on the regular banner. So, it is good to at least have a support and a stun character.
Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
I think we should at least talk to her about all this. I understand. You think you might, she might be from the revived Khaenri'ah, yes? I've said my piece. I doubt Khaenri'ah could be revived so easily, but if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Ugh. Oh shit. I thought your voice of attitude seems familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. Welcome in, Batman. The curse of immortality has struck you too, then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Speak for yourself. I tend to kill you 100 times over. Fight! 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 Fight!
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
Welcome in, Sleepless. That's just for the action in the Abyss Order. If I took into the account of what you did in Conria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little. Hmm?
You smell that, guys? I smell suspicion!
What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
I never thought you sided with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the Prince for his betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them, but he was nowhere to be found.
No, it's more suspicion than bullshit, Katie. It smells very, very sus. Like a rotten egg.
Yes. We knew that the great abyssal power within him had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at his choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything he's doing now, including his regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in his heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I would never expect you to forgive him. Had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in the Black Serpent blade work, I might have not come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, and yet I received compulsory punishment for being restless and brash. Restless and brash. Wow, okay. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Strugly, I'm sorry if I pronounced his name incorrectly, as a persecuted of following the spirit of knighthood, he even lost a limb over it. There's little point discussing it now, of course, but All of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore the mask of a benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bestow your own position and reputation. What? Too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form.
I'm actually gonna be right back, guys. I gotta feed the little one. I'll be right back. Pause the music. Let's go back to the live. And onwards. Oh! My character has disappeared. Oh, there she is. Okay, good. Yes, no texting and driving, Sleepless, or I will get Batman on your case. Right, Batman? You're on my side, right?
But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely.
Sleepless, how do you know if she ever texts and drives, I will be, you'll be my puppet.
I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called a home.
This is very, very sassy. You, sir, are a sassy baka. No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So, Khaenri'ah we've once called home. Dainsleif slowly closes his eyes and countless memories of Khaenri'ah floods. All sights, memories, feelings, everything each in the heart and mind. Simply recalling everything seems to take long,
You
long time.
seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
The Golden Age? Yeah, I'll tell you, you guys had a crooked, sentimental, ludicrous of a king who wanted power and destroy the whole world. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm not interested. I'd rather have time, nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The Loom of Fate? What have you done? Tell me!
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me.
I knew it! I knew I smelled BS.
The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete.
Insert not a cry lore.
Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Khaenri'ah from that age. The Loom of Fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
Sorry, I was reading your message in Discord, Katie. So the Loom of Fate is running as we speak. And the so-called meditation your members have been performing is the purpose to supply us the loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed.
As you
We are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future. Will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking.
I'm gonna be right back, guys. I gotta see what little one's doing. Be right back. Sorry about that. Found him in the living room, and I put the cone on him because I'm like, I don't trust you because I can't see you not trying to lick the wound, your staples. And he's looking at me like, why did you do this to me, mommy?
What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded. And a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So that's where I was supposed to come in. You looked for assistance from your mortal enemy who's sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Khaenri'ahns who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So, this was your true goal, to lure me here, guide me into the state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army? That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. Your gamble everything for on the loom of fate. This could be constantly mistake for you in a long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Khaenri'ah is complete!
Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Dun dun dun! Alright, let's go find the girl.
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
Not gonna like what Okay, so you told me not to give her the key, right, Katie? What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? You want me to keep the key? Okay. Is this where Judith is right now? So she really is...
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Khaenri'ah? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too.
Apparently back in 5.7 there was a glitch where you stood next to a Pacific flower outside Judith's cave. You could go into the domain and see the cousin outside the quest. It's not there anymore, I know, because I looked. You gotta love glitches. Everyone's like, oh, there's a glitch, and they're like, okay, let me go over there, and then you see it, and you're like, oh, there's no glitch. Well, that sucks.
So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
A memento? Wait.
Huh? What is it?
if this was her future and this was her fate, keep the key. Uh-oh. Time has stalled.
So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place.
Ether.
I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Diridith, she found me.
My second favorite sage has entered the chat. Huh? That makes no sense. Wait, what do you mean sage? You mean Ether?
The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then, she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber.
She actually did it.
We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision.
Oh, wait, I meant to say my second favorite shade. Oh, I was like, sage? Who's a sage? I was so confused.
I desperately wanted to see you again. But Conria was in equally desperate need of my help.
Hold on. Can we continue this recording? Actually, you know what? No. I'll just... Somehow my recording the stream just stopped working. So I'm just gonna basically just download the VOD and do it that way.
I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you.
And then?
But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person.
3 keys existed simulation simultaneously in the moment.
I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing. But there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories.
We still don't know what happened to the Shade of Time and Space. A lot of people believe it is Paimon, and I can see that, but why is the question. Like, why she betrayed her sisters and everything like that, you know? We still don't know why. Probably won't know until we either finish Notacry or finish Conria's storyline.
This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So, my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth?
Diridith succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately, it is versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead the news had brought led the Savior to make a complete opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Khaenri'ah been really revived?
Not yet. But I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Khaenri'ah are complete. I'd always thought that Teyvat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So, I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process.
The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's light lines. That's probably for the same reason.
Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Intivat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Khaenri'ah of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan's space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Diradith to cross paths.
That's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is why did the Lord of the Night agree to this?
After that, the new Khaenri'ah was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Khaenri'ah's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Khaenri'ah can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it.
Why? Is it really just because of guilt?
When I first arrived in Khaenri'ah 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you.
What, your memories were erased?
But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Khaenri'ah. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. Huh?
Oh, it's her. One of the shades.
I know you always want to change fate. We both do. But this time, I won't let you succeed. I cannot miss the chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past, no matter what.
Don't know why, but... Oh, I can't read it that fast. lot of our answers are going to be answered once we reach Conria, but that's gonna be a long way to go before we hit there.
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you!
Yay.
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more glum.
It's fine. I just...
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your brother?
I did.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
That caught me off guard too.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but... in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
You've got a point.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to click on that.
Ian-san, leave her be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
I really do feel sorry for the Traveler, you know? I really, really do, because it's like... She has more questions than she had before. Before you know it, you have fallen asleep. Faintly is a sense what feeling like someone claps your hands. By the time it sends deep sleep, sweet dreams await. Alright. So we got more time to do Still can't do that one. Alright. So we're gonna work on this one. Or should we? I think that's the only one because we can't do this one until I do Ito's storyline. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Yep, okay. Ignore the Hatter. There we go. The guide. Finish that. Do. Okay, so we gotta go. Oh dear God, we gotta go all the way over there. How the hell are we gonna get over there? Okay, so let's go here and then figure it out. I forgot I'm stuck in here. Like, wait, I forgot I was stuck in here. Hold on, I gotta move back. Ah, my directions are horrible. I mean, I could switch with Kanichi, but I don't have Cheska on this team. Well, on this account. So. Like that. Put that on. Ah! Alright, fine. Awesome, we found a Kuko sword. Alright, let's transform into a Kuko sword. Enter. Down and collect that. I think after the stream I'm gonna definitely work on exploration as much as possible. Alright. We're almost there. But you know what? Let's speed up these guys real quick.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Much better. Hey! You guys knock it off. Good grief.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Every time she says that, it reminds me of like Ariel's little cave area with different trinkets. It's like, do you need all these trinkets? Alright. goes there. Ah, much better. That helps. That'll help a bit.
Ah, takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out. And there's an automaton! Quick, save her!
On it.
The show begins!
As you wish, main Fräulein. The long sleep beckons. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Hey, because it is.
Coming at ya! A proper send-off! From the scenery, let the world collide! By royal decree! Shower me with praise!
Be silent. Night falls. I will return.
No!
As an avalanche.
A proper send-off! From the Spina with love. Watch out! Ow! May I present? Shadow Raven, let night fall! Coming at ya! Attack! The show begins! Coming at ya! Oz, reveal thyself! Where'd that come from? Watch out! Hey! Let my name echo in song! Watch out!
I don't want to hear it, Katie. Okay.
Aoife, how's it looking? Is she badly hurt?
All right. My mind is not on this. Okay. So yes, my characters are going to be getting murdered 1,000 times. I'm not really paying attention.
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing, but I'm not sure I'm qualified for this.
You call that a human? Bro! Whoa. Okay. She's a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this a new model of automaton?
Return home,
She spoke!
Paimon. Traveler.
What? You heard that too, right?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
Really? Wait. A blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right.
That's definitely right.
You bet, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to unlock it.
We have 2 gunslingers here. Can't we just blast it open?
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Sure looks that way. Question is, who's the messenger?
It's fine, Katie. It's just... It's gonna happen a lot, and especially with those automatons, it's really hard to fight them. But right now, my mind is not really per se on the game. I guess we want answers.
So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that kind of expertise. Shall we?
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen! You bet, bro!
The Song of Awakened Moon, The Journey Home. let's go to the Statue of Seven real quick. Alright. I think I have almost a good amount of Primo Gems for Garen. Okay, I haven't... Let me see. Hold on. How far am I? Oh, wait. Not details. I need history. So, the last time I got a 5-star was when Flint's came out. So, the 1st of October. So, I haven't pulled down anything. So, we'll see how... how far we can go. Hopefully we do get Durin on the first temple, which would be really, really cool. But knowing my luck, doubtful.
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Moika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa! What a mess! You, looking for something?
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Mawika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a miracle worker or something. But I'm not, so to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Anyway, what about you guys, huh? What curveball have you come to throw at me today?
Well,
Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex. Seems like a message intended for the Traveler.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. The Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts, although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. It's a good thing you didn't try and brute force it.
Can you crack it?
Could be a tricky one. Since it uses a combination of several different technologies, I could find out more by disassembling it, but that could potentially damage the contents, and... I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose to transport it.
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that doable? Can you wake her up?
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton, but the other components, I've never seen anything like them in Natlan before. I'll see what I can do. Hang tight for a minute.
Hey! She woke up!
Huh. All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that to work.
Hey there. Are you alright?
White. Flying object. Blonde. Traveler. Traveler. Paimon?
Wow. You recognize us?
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion. Message location confirmed. Status delivered.
You're pretty smart for a robot. Can you tell us the code for the message?
Code?
Oh, maybe not so smart after all. A code? You know, like a number that you put in to unlock the message?
Memory. Missing.
What? Memory missing?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides these two?
Your name, for instance?
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again! Why would her memories be missing? Can robots even get amnesia?
You said something about returning home earlier. Where's home for you? Any memories about that?
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
Oh, so that's it then. Her memories are gone for good?
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised, just locked behind an isolation mechanism.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though? In words we can understand.
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere, she just can't access them right now. Like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the more it gives you a headache. Is that what's going on?
Oh, I know that feeling. I hate when you have, like, you're trying to remember something and it's the tip of your tongue. And it drives you absolute bonkers trying to remember it. And then you forget about it. And then a couple of hours later, then it comes back to you. You're like, God dang it. That's what I was trying to remember the first time. It is so agitating.
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain. Correct.
Robots can feel pain, too?
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians learn what to do and what not to do. In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for behavioral regulation.
Whoa, slow down. Could you simplify that for Paimon?
Oh, okay, well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Nightwind and you send your disciple on an errand to the Flowerfeather clan. To stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way, you can be sure he'll stick to the straight and narrow and won't go frolicking off.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
The Dory brain is real. ChatGPT roasted me for having Dory short-term. Okay, what the fuck is ChatGPT? What is it? I have been hearing it non-stop. What the hell is it? Is it an AI program or something like that?
Silali would never take a disciple, though.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories? What purpose could that possibly serve? In her case, all it's done is make it harder for her to complete her tasks.
Task. Failed. Sincere apologies.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords trigger something for you?
Sure.
Are you alright? It looked like you were in pain before.
I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable. I must complete my task.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been?
Maybe the humanoid mecha in Fontaine?
Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontainian to me.
ChatGPT is a generative AI. I had it enact as my social media manager, and we had pretty much a therapy session. The only thing AI I will use is Grammarly. That's as far as AI I will go. If I need therapy, I'll just call my old therapist up or call a group of my friends and just drink my sorrows away, which I'll probably do tonight.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something!
Sounds like more a Paimon reaction than a robot reaction.
Hey! Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promising lead nipped in the bud.
The way you're dressed makes me think of Mondstadt.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in Mondstadt again?
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A maid! Although, Scion's aware, the maids in Mondstadt are all fully human.
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design choices. So, you're from Mondstadt then?
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the answer is no?
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. Maybe no single nation is her home. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Where you live most of the time? Or a place you can always come back to?
Home is just home, isn't it?
Okay, Katie's getting dinner. Don't have much. Well, you're the only one who's talking to me, Katie, so Hatter will definitely try not to have much fun. Sleepless has magically disappeared, as always, so I don't know where she went.
Okay. Feels like this is getting us nowhere. Any other ideas, Shilonen? How do we get her memories back?
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is a place to look. I found a lot of interesting things when I was examining her just now. Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Sorry, debriefing with my sister and made some food. What did you make for yourself to eat? How to make chili mac and cheese today. It actually came out really, really yummy.
Oh, nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you try doing something similar to your right arm?
Is this a broom?
Wait, she really is a robo-maid?
Wow, very good indeed. Now then, could I trouble you to tidy up my workshop?
Are you serious right now?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah, just this area will do. Thanks, no need to tidy the whole workshop.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just woken up. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Understood. Commencing task.
Well,
sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Oh, that's one way to do it. Hold on.
Insulation chamber deployed.
There we go. I had to aim it correctly.
There we go. And done.
Sorting small objects. Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise descriptions of physical motions, but no plot. Category: martial arts instruction.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat Sunsetias to become stronger. Discusses energy acquisition from the Sunsetia fruit. Category: nutritional science.
I don't think anyone want to be reincarnated as a hilichurl.
Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated, author displays a high level of linguistic mastery. Category: classical literature.
What What in the world? That isn't classical literature.
The books were on the table sorted into piles.
She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there? Oh, looks a little dirty. Could you clean it up?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow. It's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like someone from the Children of Echoes. Shilonen, is this a relative of yours?
I'm guessing it's like chicken. No, not chicken. Broccoli cheddar soup and a burrito? That's what it looks like to me.
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient name too?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name.
I am going to be right back. I'm gonna go find little one real quick. I found little one. He's just chilling on the couch. I was like, he was so quiet. I'm like, where did the little one go?
She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity.
Alfredo, Capitarna, and yes, a burrito. Ah, okay. Well, it looks so soupy. I was like, wait, is that broccoli cheddar soup or potato soup?
But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame. I'm sure we'd all have much easier lives if we had access to all that tech.
What happened? Useful stuff like that normally doesn't just get forgotten.
Ochkon happened. An old friend of the 6 who ended up ruling Natlan shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with Dragonkind, and persecuted everyone who showed any kind of sympathies toward their civilization. He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own life, bringing a once amicable friendship to a tragic end.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochkon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
Some of it survived?
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name Vuka from. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the persecuted Saurians, the Yunka.
Malfunction. This is not the way. This is not where you belong. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm gonna be right back. Oh, no, never mind. Mr. Hunter just came home. Never mind. False alarm.
Stay back!
Watch out!
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon? Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike! Why couldn't it hit Kniech on the head?
If there was a lightning storm,
I'd have thrown you into the sky by now. Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description was a good match for my target. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive. Yeah, this is my target, all right.
Wait! Kanich! Just hold off for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon. Want to come and meet them?
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
Alright. I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then.
In Nefa?
Inefa! They found you at last! Thank goodness you're okay.
My apologies. Who are you?
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
So, are you her manufacturers or family?
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
Aino?
From now on, your name's Inefa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Inefa, are you okay?
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all our fault?
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from? And what's wrong with with Inefa?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Nodcry?
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you all meet exactly?
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down from the north. They made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious groups.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing, until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret Source automatons by any chance?
Enefa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved Enefa. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Enefa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all credit to this Aino, then? Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Natlan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified it?
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her! Then she'll get all her memories back!
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond salvaging it. And as for the memory thing, Enefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please, explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nodcry. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the entire wall down.
Sounds familiar what happened just now.
The worst part of that was, Enefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Enefa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself.
That's very responsible attitude for a robot.
Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew. Well, does any of that jog your memory?
No.
Didn't think so.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. Didn't really affect anything. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan, the worse her symptoms got.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. And now? I wonder if that battle just made things worse.
Poor Enefa.
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some of this nation's top talents. Is there anything you can do to cure her? Anything at all?
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea after all.
Well, it's too early to say. Don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I'd just started my deep dive into researching the Secret Source automatons.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound. I still have work to do.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little longer? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crew member. Sounds like you need some time to catch your breath.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we could do with a breather. But where would we stay?
How about the Flower Feather Clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are always welcome.
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Enefa. After all, she has a message for our Tumaini. so this is as much our business as it is yours.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry, Inefa wouldn't tell us anything about that.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia to deliver their messages.
Oh, we know.
To be
We
fair,
know.
they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, Inefa told me she had a backup plan to make sure she wouldn't forget the code.
A backup plan? Correct?
Backup plan. Memory missing.
No surprise there.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll solve everything, right?
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait, you do realize I can't promise anything, don't you?
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, Hao. Actually, that's weird. Why is Hao so quiet today?
Oh, now it's fucking plays.
You're being very strange today.
Yes, he's being a very sassy man.
Am I? Tell me one strange thing I've said!
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original price for the job, not the revised timeline, none of it.
I played the stupid clapping thing earlier and then it didn't work, but now it decided to work when I decided to play the sussing. Jeez.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! You stupefied me into a stupor! Got it? Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She isn't my problem.
A few days later.
Whew, the last few days really flew by. Do you think Inefa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing!
I think we're going to end the stream there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. I will be streaming tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time zone. And I will be on TikTok only. And we will be playing Twisted Wonderland.